Kaboom! Welcome to the channel, guys, and to my Made Simple attack strategy series for Town Hall 13. And who's on the army camp today? Yes, it's Dave the Dragon and his friends. I haven't seen Dave for quite some time. Last time I did, he flew over to my house and he was flying around in the back garden. I said, Dave, what are you doing? He destroyed the shed and all my garden furniture. I said, Dave, you're too big to be doing that. Fly away. And I haven't seen him since, until today. So guys, we're going to watch a couple of replays in just a moment. Before we do, let's meet the troops. So your army is going to consist of 20 balloons and 10 dragons, including Dave. Nice and easy there, guys. Spells: 1 rage, 2 freeze, 1 poison, and 6 amazing bat spells. Clan Castle troops, I like using Yeti still. I don't like using balloons because they get blown all over the place by those air sweepers. So we're going to go for 2 Yetis of Alk and a barbarian by the name of Bob. Donated Clan Castle spell will be a rage spell to sprinkle on top, and normally we're going to be using the Stone Slammer or the Battle Blimp. Battle Blimp more often than not, guys. And remember to put your Grand Warden on air mode. I always forget. Anyway, let's jump into a replay now. Let's go. So through the clouds we go, and guys, attacks don't always go to plan. Now normally with this attack strategy, the first stage of the attack is the funnel. King and queen on one side, dragons on the other, a couple of dragons to help funnel, or maybe the king on one side, queen on the other. But on this base, guys, I put in the king, then I've put in the royal champion. I thought the royal champion was the queen. I've really messed up here because the royal champion is going to get taken out straight away by the enemy queen. So that's not a good start, is it, guys? We are going to take out the enemy queen in a moment. So that's one side of our funnel, but at what cost? And then the other side of the funnel, the dragons there, a couple of dragons there, other side of the funnel. And that's the first stage of the attack. We've got the poison spell, of course, guys. Remember to use the poison spell on those super minions. Again, another thing that I've done wrong with this attack, I've forgotten. Then the rest of the troops in the centre, I normally put down dragons first, then the balloons. And on this base, we're going for the log launcher, guys. You don't always have to use the battle blimp. Put the Grand Warden behind on air mode, of course, and those logs are flying out, damaging the Town Hall. I've used the Grand Warden ability, so let's be honest here, this isn't a very good attack. I've lost the Royal Champion, I forgot to use the poison spell. It's still there, guys. Look, the poison spell's still there. Those super minions must have been laughing at me. But the Town Hall's gone, and those logs are still rolling through the base, damaging structures. So this isn't very good, really. And without the bats, we would not have a chance of getting 3 stars. But that's why I think an all-dragon attack is pretty good. But the bats just make it so much easier for me to clean up the base at the end. So we're sending in the bats now. What have we got left? We've got 1 wizard tower left. We've got 1 free spell. So we're going to have to be accurate, guys. When you use that free spell, try not to take any chances. Because sometimes I think, oh, we'll get away with an extra second with that wizard tower. Don't, guys. Freeze the wizard tower, because that wizard will ruin your attack. And this is looking okay. This shouldn't be a 3-star attack. This should not be a 3-star attack. The bats have saved us here, guys, because it was a pretty bad... Out of 10 for this attack, 3.5, if that. So I just want to show you that this attack can be bad. Well, the actual planning and execution by myself can be bad, but it can still work out. And those bats, I really owe those bats. And that is that you can see Billy the Bat there leading the bats. He's the leader of the bats. And we're just going to clean up the base now. We've got 40 seconds left, guys. If you want to go get a cup of tea, maybe, and come back for the next replay, maybe, I don't know, do some press-ups, stretches, sit-ups, star jumps, go outside, water the plants. You've got 29 seconds left. I should really fast-forward it at this point. And I have. And guys, literally, yeah. So, and the poor king, no. Oh dear. He was just minding his own business, and the bats had just flown over and said, hey, I'm sorry, but we're just going to... I don't know what they're doing. I think they're just annoying him. And there we go. So, not a very good attack, but got the job done, guys. 3 stars, yes. Anyway, so on to the next replay then, guys. And on this attack, what we're going to do is, instead of having 2 rage spells, I'm going to replace one of the rage spells with 2 lightning spells, so we can take out one of those air sweepers, which is worth considering, guys. This is just sort of a slightly different variety of the attack, because, yeah, having 2 rage spells is great, but those air sweepers can be really annoying. On this base, what we're going to do as well, we're going to use the dragons to funnel, because on some bases, especially these sort of square bases, I don't think you get much value out of using your king and queen to funnel. So we're going to send the king in the centre there to take out the enemy queen, and guys, I've done it again. I've forgotten to put my Grand Warden on air mode. Now, normally, this is how the attack will work. You send in your dragons, send in your balloons, then you send in that battle blimp straight through the middle of the troops and then use the Grand Warden ability to protect it. Put a rage spell down on the Town Hall. Those Yetis should take out the Town Hall. Great stuff. And hopefully they take out... Yeah, they have done. They've taken out that single target Inferno. And now it's just about looking after your hero abilities, watching your troops, making sure your Grand Warden is on air mode. Oops. But luckily he's all right so far. And then it's just watching the battlefield and deciding when you're going to send in the bats. And guys, again, I've forgotten to use that poison spell. But it doesn't matter, guys. You know, this happens from time to time. Now we're going to send in the bats. Don't forget, yeah, we're going to we've just poisoned the scatter shot to distract it. And then we're going to freeze the scatter shot and the wizard tower. There we go. Can the bats take out the wizard tower, though? It's going to be close. I don't think so. Yes, they did. That was really close, but I think we had enough troops to take out the base anyway. The Queen's still alive. She's in the centre compartment there. So that's the difference with this. We didn't use the King and Queen on the left and on the right to funnel, and the Queen's still there helping. Well, if she breaks through that wall, she will help support the troops. She still had the ability left, but it's going to be a nice, comfortable 3-star attack. So what we learned from that attack there, guys, is Grand Warden, air mode. Again, use that poison spell. And you don't always need to use the King and Queen to funnel. You can use a couple of dragons on each side and use the King and Queen in the main attack in the centre. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video today. Make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button and notification bell. Join the Samoose Army for plenty more awesome videos. Samoose signing out. I'll catch you later.